Alright, my queue popped for the Strayborough Deadwalk. First time doing this dungeon, just like with my previous video on Tender Valley. We have a bright white screen, and we are flying through space. We have crystals flying past us, shards, maybe souls, I don't know, they're kind of bluish in color. Myself and my three other party members just flying through space. We see a void gate opening before us, purple and black roiling energy with a black center. We kind of shield ourselves, our face a little bit as we're flying through it. Black screen now. And we are awakening the portal ovular behind us. We have some floating structures behind us in the void. Lots of ghosts. This is kind of like a carnival kind of thing. Lots of ghosts. A lot of the ghosts are like they're white, Slimer, you know, mixed with a mix between Slimer and the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man is what I'm gonna go with. Welcome one and all to the land of okay, I can't keep up. So sorry, I'm not gonna be able to keep up with the things that the announcers say as I'm also trying to heal. That's why I prefer doing these with trust, but you can't always get what you want. So I stunned last night. Got some cone attacks from some of these ghosts. I think they're randomly targeted at a party member. These guys are dying quickly. But yeah, lots of different varieties of ghosts. We've got the kind of puffy white ones. We've got some that look like they're puppets at one point, maybe. The DPS is doing it. They got a Reaper and a Dancer. And a Warrior tank. And we're running between... like, we're running down streets that... colorful buildings? Colorful buildings on either side of us. Shield you, heal you. Oh, you're gonna keep going. Okay, cool. That's cool. Not bad. Not bad for us. Got a bigger cone from the bigger ghost. Which will put a dot on it. Yeah, no. Okay. Their cones are generally wide, but not long. Latest misery going. One more alien here. Give a mini stun. Some of these ghosts are like white versions of Dementors. So those are the three varieties I've noticed. Big cone is long past. I'm gonna glare at you. I'm gonna glare you down. You hear his royal headness. No, I'm not gonna even try. Sorry. These fights are insane. I watched a video from Demon Slayer Gaming, so I always recommend you watch his channel, MTQ Capture. It doesn't really matter, I suppose, but I think you get more from. Get these cat heads summoned over you. All you have to do is move from where they originally summoned. If you get hit by them, don't. And then he's gonna activate all these guys on the outside. I'm gonna get in the middle here so I can see where they're coming from. But they're gonna start running across. And you don't want to get hit by them. You don't want to touch them. Because you'll get frozen. And then he's gonna have these other things where you wanna not get by those. Oh, I got dead. No! No! Oh, that's instant death. Okay. I didn't see that guy in the middle. Okay, I was cocky. I thought this was gonna be easier. Oh, buddy. Okay. Good luck, guys. But yeah, I was cocky. I thought It was going to be easy to avoid all these guys, but it was not for me. If you get touched by these cats, these whatever they are running across, you get rooted, can't move, and then a cat head falls on you, and you can't take any actions at all. You can move, but you can't take any other actions. You can run. So you can run to avoid stuff. You cannot heal, you cannot fight, you can't do anything. This might be a wash. The warrior tank is doing okay, the Reaper DPS is doing okay. You're gonna have the avoiding cats while also avoiding these cones. So you'll have two cones in opposite directions, and then they'll kind of rotate around, so you can stand in what would be the third section, and then move into the first section once the first goes off. Okay, how's this Reaper not getting hit by the... I've watched him collide with some of these guys, the cats that are running across, and still be fine. You know what I should have done? I should have not run through the middle. I should have stayed at the edges for this circular puppy thing. Wait, what? Wait. Oh. How did Dancer get revived? But they got revived, but they're not back into the fight. And then you'll have these cat heads that just kind of are randomly summoned. They're not even summoned around people. All you have to do is just not be under them when they fall. They're not summoned over. Got another section of them having to avoid cats. And then more cones. Wow. I did not expect to fail so hard. I think going into the middle was my problem. That's what I saw. It's what I saw the tank do on the video I watched. And I thought that was the way to do it. But staying on the outside actually is easier to avoid these outgoing circular AoEs. And success. Good job, guys. You guys are amazing. I'm sorry I suck. I suck. I hate sucking. Oh, I need those. Cool. And we're moving into more of the carnival kind of section. We have a bunch of ghosts. Or sorry, well, a bunch of weird. Oh, so we have a carousel, and the horses from the carousel are coming to join the fun. We have some ghosts. This is actually a very hard hitting section. We'll see. Tanks okay for now. We'll show them again. Yeah, these guys hit hard. Holy again here. You're gonna get lion attacks. You're gonna get other stuff that needs to be avoided. I'm gonna hold one more. Hold one more time here. I thought those. Okay. They did. There was a portion of time where they were hitting hard, but it wasn't that bad. We are following this ghost along a path. This time we went to like a circus tent, and we have a tiger, a lion, and an elephant. There's going to be a part here where you want to stay on. You want to stay on the leader. Otherwise, we're going to get hit by an AoE that sucks. Thanks, bud. Thanks for not remembering that was a thing. Thanks for that. Okay, you don't have to remember everything. You don't always sprint through everything. I mean, because of the tank and the Reaper, I say we, but I didn't do anything. They finished that stupid cat off. I say stupid. I should avoid it. It was dumb. I followed what I thought was the right way to do it. Tank perspective, and I think that was the wrong way to do it, even from a tank perspective. But whatever. skull ghosts join that. On the outside of this pathway, you're gonna have a bunch of ghosts just throwing shit at you. Circle attacks, line attacks. We have a teapot, a blue and purple and green teapot on golden, like 4 golden legs. It's gonna be very teacup-centric fight. We have a ghost and 4 teacups. The ghost will jump into one of the teacups. They'll all spin around. Tea world is called. You just want to make sure you know which one has the ghost. So it's this one here. I should not have spun my camera out. We're gonna move away from the one that has a ghost because it's about to explode. In future iterations of this, you're gonna have 2 ghosts. Supposedly, the ghosts are gonna target opposite side teacups. Which they do this time, so you only have to pay attention to one of them. And then just go cardinal direction. Like if it's north-south, you want to go east-west to avoid the entire explosion. So we're going to go over here. Not a lot else really happening here. It's not a hard fight aside from you gotta avoid shit. It's everything. This part, however, you're gonna have these. We're gonna have to build like growing circular AoEs. Based on what the order in which these teapots are filling these cups. Alright, okay, so now we're gonna have an L shape. This is, I read about this. We'll see here. I'm gonna follow that one. I don't know where the other one is, but if I'm far enough away from this one, it should be okay. Nope, right in it. Awesome sauce. Dumb. Stupid. Luckily, we're almost good. God damn. See, that one is hard because it's hard to follow 2 cups at the same time, man. Like. Then you grab some balloons here. Do I need whatever this is? Bracelets? 690? No. Okay, but I can put on that. Awesome. I'm gonna shield you. We're running through some corridors here that are... Uh-oh. Got some donut AoEs. We're gonna have some cone AoEs. Yep. Just gonna do one more cone here. We got some circle AoEs. Pull all these together, that's just what you're gonna have to do. It's actually nice having an AoE that's centered around you, so you can have your target, as a white mage, still have your target on the tank. Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry that I have not been able to do as good a job of, like, describing things. I don't like running with people, man. I feel obligated, obligated for sure. My job is to keep these guys alive. These 2 giant dolls are going to be doing AoE stomp things that are really freaking annoying. It's actually good to focus on the cone again. There's also going to be this eye thing. You can turn away while in the cone, it's fine. Or you can just step out of the cone. Also fine. I'm not doing a whole lot of damage. I'm just gonna say that. put reach. You can stun them at this point too. Not a bad idea. This boss 3? Yeah, boss 3. We have a square arena. This stack of bookshelves, empty bookshelves, and possibly some dressers and whatnot. And then this light tornado thing. And we have this boss that is like a bunch of sheets and stuff. It's Daylit Nightmare, Traumarai. Widespread arms made of like sheets or blankets, kind of a pumpkin face, jack-o'-lantern face of sorts, and yeah, lots of stuff to avoid here. New mechanics, very fun. I'll do my best. So this bitter regret, if it's a circle in the middle, you go to the sides. If you have two circles, one of the arms, go to the middle. Just like this. I suppose I have my poltergeist. It's gonna form these line attacks in this cross section, plus sign. And then you're gonna get tethered. You gotta become a ghost by stepping into the blue circle. Move far enough away that your tether becomes just a purple line rather than having arrows in it. Then, Ghost Duster will kill a ghost, so you want to become not a ghost. I don't think it does damage to you. Yeah, if you're not a ghost, it doesn't do any damage. If you're a ghost, it does. Malicious Mist. I can't shield this off of us, so it's gonna put a dot on all of us. That's just how it is. Hey, what's this? Memorial? Okay. The order that these ghosts are summoned is the order which will fire off their lines. Just sidestep the first. Oh shit. No. Yeah, I got lucky. Flesh Buster, so you want to be a ghost again so you don't get killed. Flesh Mean. And it also kind of has this line up here that says this is going to be bad for me. Helps to know. Poltergeist. Once again, we're going to have ghosts summoned. We're going to have lines on this. You can actually stand in this as a ghost and be fine. I'm going to get my line from this guy. Yep. Run through the wall because I'm a ghost. However, we're also going to have a problem here. Yep. God damn it. So there were ghosts that were summoned over here. I saw them too late. I hate being a freaking loser. You a stacking line mechanic. Just easy, become a ghost, run through the wall, get far enough away. I don't see any bitter regrets at this point. Okay, there we go. So bitter, you want to be in the middle. These guys aren't seeing it yet. Please don't die. Alright. Ghost Duster, don't be a ghost. You take no damage if you're not a ghost. Totally fine. Malicious Mist. Fuck, that might hurt them bad. They can't shield themselves. Unless they can. The Warrior and the Reaper are fine. The Dancer could not shield themselves. Basically, if you take no damage from that Malicious Mist, you don't get stopped. That's just how it is. We got the... Please, Kira. Please, Kira, no! Okay, we're gonna take this. Yes. pumpkin, whatever. Explodes. Dude, I know the fights, and I watched a video. I understand them. It's hard to pay attention to everything all at once. It's, especially the first time you do it. And nobody's here for me to apologize to anymore. I hate feeling like a fucking loser. Yeah, whatever. Go to the freaking starting point. He doesn't actually give you whatever. All the joy is gone from me. Treasure coffer. Yeah, cool. Got things and stuff. Hopefully there's some benefit to my classes. But I'm so bummed. Alright, we'll exit. I want to do, like, I understand the... Wait, what? Okay. No, hold on. I understand the fights. Just haven't done them before, I guess, and then just fucking so losery. Alright. We want to go to... Eekbrox is the closest. I'm just gonna teleport for free. Otherwise it was 975 gil. I'll just use one of my free teleport. I'm so butthurt. I'm probably gonna do... So, now that we've done those dungeons, I think it's a combination of Alexandria, Tender Valley, and the Strayborough Deadwalk. I can now do, level cap dungeons. So this is just a way to, I think it's really mostly to get extra gil, but no matter which dungeon you get, you will get 100 Tomestone of Heliometry and 15 of Mathematics. That's not, is that better? I guess that's on top of just doing them manually if you want to. Whatever. From Eekbrox, we fly almost directly south, a little bit of a westward tint to it. Tinge, angle, whatever. And then to the east and a tiny bit south, well, yeah, to the east of this cavern where we would go to eventually get to the Sky Deep Cenote. Wait, what's this? No, I don't want to do, oh shit, fuck me. What a... I hate life, dude. I went to the wrong place. I went to the Juno thing. Whatever. I'll just... I deserve to pay at 300 for this stupid teleport. So we're going to the Unlost Living Memory. God, I hate sucking. I don't recall passing by any specific things that, like, you could stop and read, like with the previous dungeon I did in the previous video. So I'm gonna hope that there wasn't. Should I hope that, or should I run through it? I'm gonna run through it. Yeah, I'm gonna run through it, just in case. Nope, I don't want to fight anything here. Especially not a white mage. It's not the biggest deal, but just, you're just spamming glare. A pure glare mage at that point. Yeah, we are going to run it just to make sure. Explorer mode. Strayborough. I didn't know you could mount. I could have mounted the entire time in the other freaking video. Oh my god, dude. It's so dumb. I hate being dumb. Well, I mean, how would I have known aside from looking down here and be like, why is this lit up? It's usually gray in a dungeon. Anyway, we're kind of going down the streets. Like, this reminds me of like Amsterdam in a way, but probably not as much as it, you know. I don't know if that's a good comparison. But you're running down this street with just square-facing homes, probably homes or shops or stores and whatever, restaurants, various colors. You know, we have a yellow here, we have pink here, purple door, blue, aquamarine. Yeah. The first boss, I believe, was this circular area with a fountain in the background, and then after that you would run toward the fountain. Forget-me-nog gardens. A statue of a ghost, a buff ghost with a beautiful water fountain there. Got some, I think it's scopiary? Is that what it's called? When it's like bushes that are sculpted into figures. Like this one looks like Snorlax with bigger bunny ears, and this one just looks like a bunny rabbit, kind of. The torso of a bunny rabbit. A big bunny rabbit. And we have a carousel on this side to the left, gazebo over here, one of those spinatron things that probably, if you were able to ride it, just pushes you to the outside of it while it spins. These back and forth little pigs that kids can ride. Little bushes shaped into, as cute, like a Sully? I think it's Sully from Monsters Inc. One of those rides that like bounces you up and down while spinning. I don't know if that's an actual thing in the real world because I don't do carnival rides. My little alpaca's having a good time running around here. And then we go down some stairs. This is where that big circular area I was hit by was, even though I sprinted to try to keep up with the tank. It was manageable, not a big deal. Circular area arena for the second boss. We have these spirals of yellow, purple, and green alternating like that. Balloon ride. Well, we hopped on balloons. I don't think there was anything. Now, I mean, this is taken. You can fast forward to this if you want to. It doesn't really matter. At most. We're kind of like in a mansion now. We floated up to a balcony of a mansion. We're running through hallways. We have furniture, bookshelves, etc., like blocking the way some ways. It's kind of actually very reminiscent of Hog Manor in a lot of ways, but different tone. Some rugs here, a stairway, we're running down. Okay, well, cool, that's fine. I think, let's vote to abandon. It'll save me. What? Oh, interesting. So I've only done vote to abandon in recent memory as a blue mage. And by the time I want to vote to abandon, generally 15 minutes I think I've already passed, because I have to go a certain distance, a certain percentage into the dungeon in order to find the spell that I'm looking for. So that was interesting. I thought you could vote to abandon at any time, but you cannot. Okay, so we're talking to Nostalgia, who is a cyborg robot in the Yesterland portion of Living Memory, Unlost World, whatever. Cutscene. That sound is what happens when you dismount the alpaca, by the way. You're back. Was the Deadwalk as haunting as we expected? I explain what happened. Let me get this straight. You met a disturbed mascot, attended a twisted tea party, were assaulted by a sky wheel and a merry-go-round, then fought for your life in a haunted house. The Endless House, to be precise, says Constancy, and with that, my suspicions are confirmed. In the days when Dreamborough yet flourished, the Endless House often held plays with volunteers from the audience. These volunteers would be cast as the story's heroes and tasked with rescuing a captive princess from Traumarai, Lord of Nightmares. By the way, pronounce it how you want to. It's Tom R. A with 2 dots over it. I think, is that the umlaut? I don't remember for sure. So T-R-A-U, Mary E-R-E-I, Lord of Nightmares. That sounds awfully similar to Mercy's experience. Precisely. Thus, I believe the Deadwalk's monstrous residents were given life by the lingering memories of the Endless who once called it home. As its name once implied, the district was built for those Endless who loved to dream. The theme park itself likely gained a mind of its own. Over the years, perhaps, it, too, harbored the hope that a hero would grant its former citizens final, desperate wish. Its former citizens, with an apostrophe at the end, final, desperate wish for freedom and for home. The bot looks down to the left. So, as I understand it, when Queen's Fiend and Zeralja first attempted interdimensional fusion, a few areas within living memory suddenly vanished into the rift, including Dreamburrow. And as the endless souls within began to fade, their memories and desires fused with the very essence of their home to turn the Deadwalk into what it is now? Constance. I think Constancy? Whatever, I can't remember his name is right now. He nodded. Considering the timing, we have to assume the district's reconnection is due to Her Majesty's last attempt at interdimensional fusion. But with Traumarai gone, those lost souls should finally be able to rest in peace. Yeah, Constancy. I'm not entirely certain, but the rift did close upon Mercy's return. I can only hope your hypothesis is truth, and their role in that hollow performance has concluded. He turns away from us and kind of looks around and thinks, a hand on his hip. As has mine, I suspect. Long have I served as a guide, eager to bring joy to every visitor who passed through Living Memory's golden gates. Living Memory's golden... But I see now why I remained. I was meant to perform this final act of guidance, to lead you both to those lost dreamers. I do not wish to dampen the mood, of course, so I shall take my leave. But I could not be prouder to serve my fellow citizens. I could not be happier that you were my final guests. Farewell, my friends, and thank you. Truly. He gives a bow and walks out of the scene with the robot waving. I pity him, but I think it's best to let him go. We should return to Solution 9. Your good deeds still need to go rewarded. After all, I'll meet you back there, as my real self this time. Yeah. Cutscene pans up to look at the entirely devoid of life Ferris wheel. Was it... I guess the way he said it is the Ferris wheel that broke off and resulted in that big AoE that I couldn't avoid because the tank ran ahead of me too much, and I tried to keep up. I really did. Wow. You know, I'll just keep using these free teleports. But otherwise, it's like 1362 to teleport from here to Solution 9. These tickets are awesome. Probably gonna keep buying them. They're only like 20 of the allied seals per ticket, or less. It might be 5 or 10, actually. It might be less. Alright, so back in Solution 9, we'll take the Aetherite over to the nearest side. You dropped a bomb on me. I don't know. Then we run southeast to the neon side. Where Nostalgia is once again in her female form, standing outside of the back room. A job well done, Mercy. With the Deadwalk anomaly taken care of, Oblivion can return to its regular surveys of living memory. We'll have to decide carefully how best to handle the former haven of the Endless, but I do know one thing for sure. It's our duty to uncover the mysteries at the heart of living memory, what it was made for, and what horrors keep it running. Horrors. so that we never repeat those mistakes. I like to think that's what the lost souls there would have wanted as well, and that's what'll drive me forward. Thank you again for your help, and safe travels out there. Something stray in the neighborhood is complete. We get tenacity and skill speed level 11 materia, 3000 gil. That is 2 down. I don't think I'm anywhere close to being ready for Juno. I can probably go as a red mage and figure it out. Trial 2. I could do Juno. I could do the... I could already do a while ago the AAC Light Heavyweight M1, but then I found out it doesn't drop anything really that I care about. I might do it for completion's sake, just to do it and, you know, record those efforts. But Juno, on the other hand, that might become... Can I do it on a white mage, please? Nope. 695. Well, I'm at 693 or something like that, right? 694? Oh my god. I'm at 694 white mage. I need 695 in order to go to Juno. Red mage is 705, which also means that red mage can do the underkeep. And the underkeep can be done with trust. So I'm probably going to be doing the underkeep. Right? Hold on. Where's that? It's duty support. There we go. Yep, the underkeep can be done with trust. My only options do seem to be Wuklamat, Gratia, and Kral, which is not a problem. Wait, that's if I'm healer. Wait, no. I can't be healer for it. I have to be red mage. So, I mean, no, I can't be Dragoon. I don't Dragoon up that high. I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow because I want to keep going with the storyline. It's been a long time. It's been weeks at this point trying to gain enough tome stones of both heliometry and mathematics to buy gear. It looks like the week reset. I didn't even notice that. Or wait, did I spend? No, the week reset. Yeah. What day is today? Is Tuesday? So the week. I guess the week resets either like late Monday night after I go to bed, or I don't know. Anyway, that's all for now. That's all the videos for tonight that I'm doing, at least. I think I'll do the underkeep tomorrow. Maybe Juno as well. We'll see. I'll have to watch a video for Juno because I played Final Fantasy XI for possibly like a decade in total. Loved it. I still love it. I miss it. I miss Puppet Master. I miss what a summoner was in that game. What a red mage could do in that game. What a ninja could do in that game. Like, you get gear at a certain point. Like blue mage was also really cool. Like, it's actually pretty cool in this game, but not. I mean, that game was hard. But because it was hard, when you got good at things, when you got the gear that you needed to do certain things, you could do things really cool. Yes. Yeah. But yeah, Juno was the first central hub in that game from like levels 1 through 60? I think the level cap was 50 or 60. I don't remember, whatever, but I'm looking forward to Juno in this game. We'll see what it's like. But anyway, hope you enjoyed. I got 2 of my quests out of here done. Both of the quests were for, what's the Fires of Psalm All? Oh, that's a long time ago. Yeah. Anyway, cool. Got some dungeons done today. I was putting them off. I don't know why. I was scared. I watched the videos. I didn't die at all in Tender Valley. Died twice in freaking Deadwalk, and maybe I'll redeem myself one of these days by hopping on White Mage and doing one of these level cap dungeon things. And adventure need DPS. Interesting. My DPS is not good. I don't want to drag a group down. I understand Red Mage. I have basically never used Embolden, even though you should probably use it at the start of every boss fight so that everybody can get their big combos off. I don't even know what Thorned Flourish does because I've never used this. Let's see it. Oh, it just gives you Vice of Thorns. Wow. How many times can you use that? Not gonna know. Not gonna know until I actually do it in a dungeon. Anyway, sorry. Bye. Bye. I don't know why you're still here. I don't know why I'm still here. Bye.